Hey, it's Dr. Amanda with StraightSmile Solutions, StraightSmileSolutions.com, and I have some very exciting news today. So, you may have heard me talking about this for years and years and years and years. My issue with ClearCorrect has always been lack of anterior bite turbos and the mess it can cause. And once you get into that mess, you know, it's hard to get out of it. So I found out at ADA, after I've badgered them for enough years, that you can get them. They are being beta tested, but they're not called that. So what you have to ask for, and you got a picture that I had of a ClinCheck that was sent to me by a really nice doctor who's letting me share this today. What you have to ask for is please place lingual engagers on 7 through 10 or upper 2 to 2. So these are basically lingual engagers, okay? So they're attachments, but you don't fill them, okay? So if you don't know what a bite turbo is and the value of it, you have to go into my YouTube site, put in anterior bite turbos, comma Invisalign, and you'll see how we use them in Invisalign, how we use them in Global, how we use them in StraightSmile, how we use them in Reveal. All the other aligner companies have had these for years, if not a decade, you know? And they're extremely useful for a bazillion. They're like my favorite feature. I cannot do a case that refuses to have them. I mean, I'm obsessed with them. I put them on probably 98% of my cases. So, and if you guys work with me as a doctor, you know these things. So they're brilliant. So you can't call them anterior bite turbos quite yet. Maybe it's proprietary. I don't know. You have to ask for palatal engagers on 7 through 10. That's how you ask for it. But here's the tricky part. When we beta tested this with the doctor I worked with today, they got confused. As a matter of fact, they even called him. So proceed with caution if you do this, because a lot of the techs don't know this hack yet, even though I was promised by the ClearCorrect sales team and clinical team that you can ask for this. I don't feel like the word has gotten around yet, so maybe it will after I post this video, because then they just didn't give us any engagers on the front of the teeth. And I'm like, wait, we're not filling these. They're just going to be built into the aligner. These are not going to move the teeth. They don't serve as that purpose. They serve to work on the bite and to keep the back teeth from touching, almost like an anterior repositioning splint, so that we don't get posterior open bites. They're preventative in nature. So they're not helping move the teeth. So we still need that attachment on number 7. We still need that attachment on number 9. I still would probably put it on number 10 too. And wherever else it's needed, we need those. Those we're going to fill. These are just there for decoration, and they're going to be built into the aligner, and you're not filling these. Just want to make that clear. Now in braces, we do glue them on, but in aligners, we do not. Now, obviously, you have to pick wisely because these are pretty small. They're much more dainty than the ones that Invisalign uses and some of the other companies. So unless you already have occlusion exactly on these locations, and you can use the occlusion feature in ClearCorrect. If you don't know what the new occlusion feature is, go into my YouTube, StraightSmile Solutions YouTube, put in occlusion, ClearCorrect, and there's a video on how to use the occlusion feature and how to get it. It's new. Great. Really, really great. Again, these were the top 2 things I asked for. These are the whole reason that I have not been advising people to use ClearCorrect, because they did not have these features, and my cases were getting messed up and hard to fix. So yeah, I'm super excited. Good job, Strawman. Finally. Now, it would be nice if you made them a little bigger and had them on canines as needed, but this is cool. It's great news. I hope the cases will go better. I hope we'll see less posterior open bites and fewer revisions and refinements as a result. So I'm very, very excited. This is great news for me. All right, take care.